Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
This is, episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your favorite sports analyst, Jamar McKill. My favorite co-host,
James Jerwitz.
And this morning, y'all finna get served with J&J Sports, episode 96. James, how you feeling this morning, man?
I feel fantastic. We're finally starting to warm up now that we're inside.
Yeah, super cold out here in Houston, my guys. But before we get started, man, shout out to UHDI Radio for letting us be on this platform. We got some heat, James, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
Man, let's get into it, man. First up, we got NBA basketball. So the NBA organization is looking to do a 1v1 tournament to the All-Star weekend for the next season of 2026. 1v1 players, and the prize is a $1 million prize. I think it's a good idea, James. Should they add this to the game?
Of course, yeah. I think people are probably going to get paid just for participating anyway.
Right.
So to get $1 million to win, the All-Star game, and it's pure entertainment. So I think everybody wins with this.
Absolutely, man. They should definitely add this to the All-Star game, not only to bring the excitement, but it'll also bring the top players of this era right now to see who's, 1v1. That's when you think of that, it's like you playing 2K, the black top. That's what you kind of think of in that situation. So, yeah, man, definitely. Both Giannis and Kyrie Irving has already agreed to it, so they already for it, man. So I can't wait to see what all players kind of speak out about it, for sure. And I have a top 5 list right here, but I'm gonna ask you your top 5 list, man. Who would be the top 5 point guards and top 5 big men for this tournament if it was to happen? Who do you think the top 5 would be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Point guard wise, I would definitely want to throw in Chris Paul in there, even though I know he's starting to kind of get further on in his career, and it might almost be time for him to to retire. But I definitely wanted to put him on the list there, and probably Curry too. But I guess focusing on the big men, I would definitely want to see Anthony Davis in this, especially after that whole trade that he's gone through, and it's a new place out there in Dallas, but I still would like to see him participate in the big man competition for sure.
Yeah, definitely. My list right now of my point guards, I got Ja Morant, I got Steph Curry, I got Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, and Kyrie Irving. I think this is just a normal, just starter pack of just veteran players, well, other than Ja Morant, but veteran players who's been in the game and is going to bring that excitement. We're going to see them play against each other 1v1, so it's not like they can pass it to a teammate, go over here, you have to do everything by yourself. So that's what's going to make it, interesting, you know what I mean?
So is it going to be position on position then?
Yeah.
Or
that's a good question. I think it's going to be universal. I have a feeling that it's going to be universal, but do I think they should do position on? I think so.
That would be fun if, because position on position would make sense. But if you have a big man going up against a point guard, that would also be fun too.
Yeah,
they would showcase their strengths.
Because it's you have to think what a point guard would do, and you have to think how a big man will come at you. So it's if you're a short person like Curry, you got to shoot anyway. You can't go inside and try to. It's not gonna work.
So it would be the ultimate size versus speed then.
Yeah, definitely. And then my big man list, man, I got Giannis Antetokounmpo, I got Wembanyama, I have Zion because Zion when he dunks and goes up there, man, it's crazy. Joel Embiid when he's healthy, and then the Joker Nikola Jokic. So that's my top 5 big man list. And it's like picturing Jokic against Zion or Giannis against Zion. You know what I mean? That would be an interesting matchup. For sure.
If we got Wembanyama and Zion, that would be a good one too.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. Because it's Wembanyama, like I said, I think I seen recently Kyrie go against him, Wembanyama, and it's funny when you see an extra tall person go against, the point guard. It's you gotta kind of be crafty with it. Because I think he is the tallest player in the NBA right now. I believe so.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he's the tallest one. So yeah. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about that list, and y'all comment y'all top 5 list, in the comment section for sure. And then the final one, man. So Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry have both won the MVP for the NBA All-Star games that just recently happened. Since they are the veteran MVP, or not even veteran MVP, but the veteran players right now, should they go against each other in the 1v1, and who will win that matchup?
I think if they don't go against each other in the official one, they need to do one just for fun, because that would be really entertaining to see.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's a good question. I mean, I feel like they're both major names.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to maybe lean towards Curry, but he would have his work cut out for him in that.
Yeah. Them being also winners, they should definitely do a 1v1, James. They should be the last players to go against everybody, since they're the GOATs, and you know what I mean? Let everybody kind of work their way up to those two,
It would probably be those two left at the end anyway.
Right.
So.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and then who I personally think will win is Kyrie Irving, because you got to understand that Kyrie can pretty much do a little bit of everything, threes, and Curry would have to catch up with him, keep up with his pace, and yeah, definitely. So it just depends. Now they both not much of defensive players, but so that'll be funny to watch just to see them trying to play defense.
Which one do you think is more? So Kyrie maybe is the better individual player, whereas maybe Curry works better with a team. You think?
Universal, yeah. So it's like you would have to stop his handles, which nobody has been able to stop his handles since Cleveland days. You know what I mean? That, and then you would have to stop Curry, his 3-point shot, which he hit a half-court shot at the All-Star game. Like it's hard. You know what I mean? So y'all let us know who y'all think will win in that matchup against them two, 1v1, NBA All-Star, and NBA definitely add that tournament, man. Definitely add that tournament. And before we get off the basketball side, man, I wanted to mention that Netflix is trying to get NBA like games streamed on there and stuff like that, like NFL, NBA games. How do you feel about this? Because we watch like boxing matches on Netflix, and I just feel like they would have to have the thing down pat, because like you can't have it bluffering. Don't nobody want to watch the game. It's bluffing out. It's slow. How do you feel about it?
I think what they need to do, like leading up to any major sports matchup that they're going to broadcast, is they just need to start, I guess, working on it. So, broadcast lower level boxing, broadcast, maybe Major League Soccer, something just to get you started and get you used to all of this stuff.
Yeah, because and they have the money for it. So it's just like just kind of asking NBA, NFL, how does the process go, so we can be satisfied. Now, the subscription is going to go up if, everything works out, but I wouldn't mind, paying it. You know what I mean? Definitely to see that. But we'll keep you guys updated on that whole situation. Now, we got a few sports news of the day, J&J Sports.
Coming to y'all live in 2025.